What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, we're going to be reviewing Leffe. Now, a lot of people pronounce this beer Leffe or Leffe, but the correct pronunciation of this beer is Leffe, according to their website. So, we're going to be reviewing Leffe tonight, and as you can see, the top is already off because I just actually tried to film this video. And as soon as I popped the top of this, I got a phone call and it interrupted me, threw me off completely, and I just drew a blank. I just sat there and stared at the camera. I didn't know what to do, so I was like, I'm just going to restart. So I just opened this. This is a pop top. This is not a twist-off cap. Let's get into the beer a little bit. Let's get into some information. This is a blonde Belgian ale or Abbey ale. I guess they've been brewing this since 1240, which is quite some time ago. On the front, it says subtle notes of vanilla and cloves, and this is coming in at 6.6% ABV, and this is 11.2 fluid ounce bottle, so it's not a 12 fluid ounce bottle. I paid a little over $10 for a 6-pack of this. I thought they were 12 ounces. Regardless, I'm sure it's going to be a good beer. I've heard good things about it. I've seen several people that I watch on YouTube review this. Excuse me. Ooh, that's a beer burp. A natural light beer burp, to be in fact. Let's just pour the beer. So I'm expecting good things considering the price that I paid for this. Golden clear appearance. Trying to get all this in here. It's very lively. Look at the head already. The head is already over 4 fingers. And I'm trying not to pour this too aggressively. So we're going to let that die down just a little bit. Leffe, Belgian ale, Abbey ale. Subtle notes of vanilla and cloves. I'm very excited about the vanilla. I do like vanilla flavoring as well as the aroma. Out of the bottle, I don't smell the vanilla out of the bottle. But boy, is it lively. Love the bottle. I definitely will be keeping this as a part of my collection. Got the fancy golden foil right there, which is just golden colored aluminum foil. It's not actually gold. If it was, I would be making a profit. So right now working with a very, that's not a tight head at all. It's very, very loose, large bubbles. I guess that's just how it's supposed to be. Let's get a smell out of the glass. Okay, I think I'm getting a little bit of the vanilla notes on the smell, definitely. It kind of smells like vanilla and wheat, honestly. Maybe that other aroma that I'm getting is the clove, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting something else in there that I can't put my finger on. But I am getting that sweet vanilla-esque type aroma. It smells pretty good. Now let's see if it tastes pretty good. Again, I paid over $10 for the 6-pack, so I'm hoping that it is. Cheers, guys. Oh. That is so silky smooth. It's like it's almost creamy in a way. Kind of reminds me of butterscotch almost. The vanilla is quite prominent. It's very smooth, like I said. And again, it kind of reminds me of butterscotch in a way. You get the vanilla. It's so creamy, though. It's creamier than I expected it to be. You don't really feel the carbonation as much as you do on other beers. Like I said, it's just very, very smooth. Very, very tasty as well. This is quite a treat, actually. Wow. That is, dare I say, a dessert beer. It's got a very good amount of sweetness to it. I'm like kind of blown away right now. This is a little bit better than what I was expecting. I was expecting something that tasted pretty good, you know, for what it is, but for what I'm drinking right now, this is, excuse me, one of the better beers that I've actually had recently. Got a decent amount of lacing there on the glass as well. Head died down pretty quick. It's kind of reminding me of another beer that I had a few months back, but I can't remember what beer that would be. All I know is I am quite enjoying this. This is, I'll say it's definitely worth the price point. After tasting it, I would definitely pick this up again, for sure. It's just so creamy, so sweet. The vanilla is just so prominent. And it's just like a wave of just flavor. The alcohol also is very well subdued. You don't really taste it that much. I might get just a little bit of a tingle on the tongue. But mostly it's just that vanilla, you know, just typical beer flavor. But that vanilla in that is just, the vanilla is what stands out in this beer, for sure. It is a vanilla beer if I've ever tasted one. But the official style is a Belgian ale or Abbey ale, as it says there on the front of the bottle. I'm going to get into a rating now, which this one is going to be pretty high considering what I'm tasting. It's smooth, it's sweet, you get the vanilla. I mean, you even get, for me at least, you even get the vanilla on the nose. So, I mean, you smell it, you taste it. It's a very well-made beer for sure. And it almost gets better as it warms up. Like when you breathe out, you get those vanilla notes on the palate. Wow. That's a good beer. That's a very good beer. A beer that I would definitely recommend you guys picking up if you can find this in your area. I'm pretty sure this stuff is readily available pretty much anywhere, at least here in the States. I'm in Missouri, and what I'm looking at here, imported by Import Brands Alliance, St. Louis, Missouri. My home state here in Missouri. So, subtle notes of vanilla and cloves. I don't really know exactly what cloves taste like, but I guess the extra little flavor and aromas that I'm getting would be the cloves. But you definitely get the vanilla for sure. So as far as a rating, I'm going to give this a solid, I'm going to go all the way up to a 9.8. 9.8 out of 10. So 98 out of 100. Very high score here. The only thing that I would say that's stopping me from giving it the full 10, I guess, would probably be maybe, you know what? If I'm questioning it that much, why not just give it the 10? If I have to search for a reason not to give it the 10 and can't think of a reason not to give it a 10, then it's a 10. I mean, think about that. Would I drink this all the time? I mean, if there was any reason maybe why I wouldn't give it the 10, is because I wouldn't drink this all the time. But that's not fair, because you're not critiquing the beer, you're critiquing your own personal preference of beer. Just because I wouldn't drink this all the time doesn't make this beer any less enjoyable. It's a 10 out of 10 from me here at Beer Views. It's not fair to give it a 9.8 if I can't come up with a reason as to why it's a 9.8 and not a 10. It's a 10. I can't think of a single reason as to why it gets anything less than that. It's a very delicious beer. It is something that I would definitely buy again. If there was anything that I could say otherwise as to why I wouldn't give it a 10, is because of the price. But after tasting it, you get what you pay for, guys. And this is definitely worth the money. 6.6% ABV. 11.2 fluid ounce bottles. I don't exactly know why they're not 12, but does it really matter? I don't think so. What you lose in that 8 ounces, you gain in flavor and in the 6.6% ABV. So in my opinion, it really doesn't matter all that much. I am happy to pay a little over $10 for a 6-pack of these. Any day. This is a delicious, delicious brew. One of the best beers that I've had in months. And I mean months. And I drink a lot of beer, and I've had a lot of great beers. But it's not every day you review a 10, and that's what this is. Leffe, the Belgian ale, or Abbey ale. I'm not a beer expert, guys, but I'm assuming a Belgian ale and an Abbey ale is pretty much the same thing. Because why else would it be there? Maybe one of you guys can give me a history lesson on that. I'm not an expert, never claimed to be. I just review beer. So, that's the review. A 10 beer here at Beer Views. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. And if you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. Thanks for watching, and until next time, cheers.